Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Steel Donut Collective. My name is Yella. With me today, I have Bob.
Hey, this is my current intro line.
Blake.
Hey, everybody.
And Connor.
Hello there.
And we are back with My Sweet, Sweet Emoji, Chapter 2. Try me on.
And like we said at the beginning of the first one,
is a pants emoji going to show up? Like,
let's hope. Like we said last time, John D6666 linked us this, but it's also by the same person who did the Surf's Up 2 story that we did also. So that's also on the channel. I'm saying the word also a lot.
Also, Bob says the word also a lot.
Yeah, so chapter 2. This is my second chapter of the Emoji movie.
No, this
Not
is your
of the
second...
story, My Sweet, Sweet Emoji. This guy now has delusions that he is writing the actual script.
Oh,
wow,
no.
yeah. Not of My Sweet, Sweet Emoji, of the Emoji movie.
The Emoji movie.
You know...
Somewhere along the line, he was gonna edit the title and turn it into the Emoji movie. And it's like, haha, this was the movie all along.
The movie novelization.
I watched the trailer, and I'm pretty sure this is the entire script for the movie.
Pairing Gene / poop /
Yep.
rated M.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
At home, Mel and Mary got out of their car and just walked on inside.
Wow.
But Mel turned to his son.
So he didn't just walk inside.
They just get out of the car and they just walk right on inside. They just
walk
do
and
it,
talk.
man. They just walk on in. Seriously, why is the word just there? Like, it makes it sound like they did something really callous. Like, they just walked one inside.
They just did it. How dare they? Those fuckers.
Yeah.
I'll be right there.
He said to his wife.
Meh.
She said before opening and closing the door.
She didn't go inside.
Not just walking inside. She just opened the door and closed it.
Oh
now
shit,
she's
I was
just
supposed to pass
standing
through
there.
in the middle of that shit.
Man, I don't care.
Meh. Whatever.
He found Gene sitting on the curb. Didn't they go inside?
Didn't they drive him? So they drove him home and then he got out of the car and sat on the curb?
Yep.
Yeah.
Or maybe they have
a
a paved living room with a curb. What?
Well, Mel and Mary walked inside, but Gene didn't.
Yeah, and then... What? This is like worse than a house beach. This is like a...
This is a house street.
What? Yeah.
Our house.
He found...
in the
It is
middle.
our street.
Literally
in the middle
street.
of the house. Our
street.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. He found Gene sitting on the curb and plainly looked at the address and wondered,
Oh, man.
What's our address?
Why do we have so many odd modifiers? Just walked one inside. Plainly looked at the address.
Yeah.
Like, cut out the adverbs.
Yeah.
Hey, what are you doing?
No,
Wait,
that's
what
not
are you
doing.
going?
hey, where are you going?
What are you going? What?
Hey, why are you feeling?
Yeah.
Hey. What?
Suddenly I feel
I don't
you want
know.
sex with me before you say.
He had a 1 in 5 chance of picking the right W word.
Yeah.
He turned to see his dad.
Oh, just watching the cars.
He looked across the street and witnessed Poop giving his kid a piggyback ride.
So they had to go to the fucking park to get fingered so that he could see his neighbor? It's just the guy who lives across the street?
What? What?
Have they never met before?
I guess not.
What's
even
the
though...
homeowners association doing if not introducing people to each other?
Wait, this next paragraph is probably the best one in the entire story.
Yeah.
Okay. Dad, isn't that the guy you like?
The kid asked, ignore it. The kid asked, pointing at the guy reading a piece of paper.
You got it.
Oh, Poop looked over to spot Gene.
I'm gonna hit that ass.
Are you shitting me? You're talking to your child.
Yeah,
Your son.
Yeah.
Get him started from a young age.
We need to call Emoji Protective Services.
Oh, jeez.
They say you should treat your kids like adults, so I guess just start talking about how you're going to go
You shouldn't
wreck
treat
their
adults
ass,
like
someone
that.
else's ass.
You
Have
shouldn't
some
treat.
class.
You shouldn't treat like that. You should not behave like that.
I'm
I
gonna
should say.
eat that booty like groceries, son.
Yeah. So all subtleties now been thrown out the window. So he said sexually.
To his
Oh my
kid.
God.
To his child.
To his child.
Daddy, aren't you gonna fuck him good?
Aren't you gonna fuck him real hard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this line.
Oh shit. All right, Dad. Will he be my new mommy soon? No, because he's a guy. Fuck.
That's not how that works.
Okay, so you know, the point of a gay relationship, right, is that there's only the one gender present. There's no mom and dad. There's maybe just either just two moms or two dads.
That's what the homo in homosexuality means.
Yes, exactly. It means same.
But it's seriously, it's like a Jack Chick thing, because whenever he does one of his anti-gay tracks, it's always like two gay guys, one of them's like, this is my wife instead of my husband. It's like, will they, like, this? It's a Jack Chick line, will that be my new mommy? And then some guy
It's
comes in
like
and is like, that's against God.
It's like everyone who doesn't understand how homosexual relationships work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But still wants to write about them.
But wait,
Then again, this person doesn't even understand how the Emoji movie works.
this guy
okay?
doesn't understand how people work. This is like the most awkward thing ever. But also, we missed the best part of that.
What the kid does?
Yeah.
Yeah, he cheered for him.
No.
Dad, fuck him.
Ooh, Dad, go. Fuck that man. Fuck that man real good.
I don't think if my dad was like, hey, I'm gonna hit that about anyone, I'd be like, Dad, we should stop talking about this.
Run him
This
like
is-
a pig, Dad!
I don't need to be part of this. You don't need to fill me in. I guess I'm happy for you if you're getting laid, but like I don't really care. I don't want to hear about it, Dad.
Hey son, I finally divorced my wife. I'm gonna throw one hell of a re-bachelor party, if you know what I'm saying.
I'm
Hey,
gonna
son. Did you know that thick chicks with nick dicks that flick dicks and break quick sick tricks make this lick slick rick tick?
damn.
God.
Damn.
And
You actually pulled it off, you madman.
I mean, this is also like Poop is talking about like, hey, I'm gonna fuck that kid who lives across the street with his parents.
Oh shit, I didn't even think about that.
That's fucking weird.
I mean,
This is real.
I
All of this is weird.
Well, I mean, Gene's voice. I think Gene's supposed to be an adult.
Yeah,
but,
probably. It's still weird.
It's
know,
still
it's
weird.
very
So
weird. They
Everything
live
about
in,
this
like,
is weird.
Yeah,
Everything.
well, yeah, okay.
Everything.
Oh, Poop. Poop's line is great.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I'm just going in Immerse TV. I'm sorry. I have to
Yeah,
go back to Stuart. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I gotta propose first.
Let's
Are we
you
really
not
doing
get
this?
ahead of yourself. Fuck.
Are we really doing this?
The kid was like, hey, are you guys gonna fuck? And he's like, no, I gotta propose. Like, I feel like one of those things is way, way
Yeah.
bigger.
You met today.
Yeah.
Today.
You live across the street from each other,
Exactly.
but you
Like
met today.
Like I said, Poop's like, don't get ahead of ourselves. Why don't you stop getting ahead of yourself? Already thinking of proposing to this
It's just
guy.
like, hey, is that gonna be my new mommy? Whoa, don't get ahead of ourselves. We still have to plan his funeral.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about?
I thought Poop was just looking for a quickie, but no, he's
He's
like
looking for a partner.
He's looking
Yeah,
for a
he's looking for-
longie.
longy, yeah.
a long.
Yeah. Ever since you walked up to me and said, "Hey,"
Ever
I've
since you
always
fingered
wanted-
me in the park, I said, you're the one for me. You're so quintessential.
You're,
Yeah.
you're a
It
bit
almost
too-
makes sense there. You're a quintessential part of my life.
I guess.
God.
yeah,
Kind of.
He wants him to be a quintessential part of his life.
Apparently.
Poop said after chuckling.
What'll that be?
Who? Okay.
I don't think.
I think it's like the kid then the dad, but they lose.
They
two
lose
sets of
two
Yeah.
sets of quiz.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, so when'll that be?
Boy, you have a lot of questions.
So in between those two, there should have been extra quotes, but there
Quotes.
aren't.
Poop rubbed his chin.
Maybe at a party.
He suggested with a smile.
Can you introduce me to him?
He asked.
Now, son. I get first dibs. Sure, as soon as he comes over, I'll see to it.
You're the best dad ever.
I wouldn't
Is
go that
he?
far, son.
I don't know. I feel like he might be the worst dad. The only way he could be worse is if he was like he killed you or something.
I mean,
if he was abusive, he would be worse. But he's a pretty bad dad.
I mean, if you feel bad for this kid, keep in mind that while this guy's a bad dad, that kid has like 40 dads.
Yeah, that kid's probably got like 50 fucking dads. Probably doesn't even kiss his dads on the lips, you know?
I would be careful kissing poop on the lips.
I mean,
he's kind of a creepy dude.
Yeah, you don't know where those lips have been.
Yeah. He hugged him.
And then he Han Solos his kid. I know.
Yeah.
They continued walked on the sidewalk.
They were walking? I thought they were
in their home.
Yard. Yeah.
I guess they were just. I guess he was just taking his child, down the street for a walk.
I guess he was just giving his kid a piggyback ride.
Yeah.
He left his car at his mansion because he lived no more than a few blocks away.
Okay. So he was just taking his child.
So he was. So wait, he walked the kid to the park. Fine, whatever. Fingers the guy at the park again. I guess fine, but
fine.
Then they drive home and Poop is already there. Like he sprints back to where they drove home to. He's walking down the sidewalk and he's headed back to the mansion, which is apparently not that far away.
A few blocks away, he picks up his child, puts his child on his back, and just races down the street.
I have so many fucking questions.
Maybe like Mel and the wife and Jean stopped and did groceries in between.
Something to waste a bunch of time.
Yeah. They went to the gas station and fingered each other.
Yeah.
As you do.
Yeah, as you do. Perfectly normal thing to do.
And this right here might be a new favorite line break of mine.
Parentheses O and parentheses.
That's a 0.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm out of it now.
It's sad to me that they didn't use an emoji or an emoticon here.
Maybe
it would be very thematic.
It's a Cyclops emoji.
Oh.
It's a beholder. It's an eyeball.
Oh.
Yeah. I see you.
Oh.
And then this is Mel, so that's New Yorker guy, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gene, you can go with them if you want.
Weird. Mel said.
Weird. I give you permission.
Just make sure you get in by 4 o'clock.
Wink.
In the morning. I'm a good dad.
Well, you know what he means. And really get in if you know what I mean.
In secret to make this happen. Mel said.
Yeah.
I think I'll go inside and change.
No, he thinks that he'll go inside and change.
I think that I'll go inside and change.
But what I'll actually do...
Gene got on up and walked into his apartment. Weren't they?
What?
Where
Aren't they at the house?
They're at the house.
They're at a house apartment.
Gene, Mel, and Mary's house.
Does he mean? Does this strong man think that an apartment is just a room?
Maybe Gene has an apartment that's like, I guess, it's like a duplex or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Gene got up and walked into his apartment. Mel was right behind him. Gene opened up his closet doors to pick out a tie for his date.
Italicized
What
date.
date?
Date? Ooh.
What date?
It's only a date. It's italicized because it's only in the date in the sense that they will encounter each other, and it is a time of the year. But they didn't arrange any of this. They're like, hey, I'll see you later. And then later apparently means later tonight.
I mean, I was about to ask, did they the only
establish
thing
anything? No. They didn't even make eye contact.
They didn't even really exchange addresses or contact information, because all that happened was that Poop gave his address to Gene.
Yeah.
That's all. That's
so that he can send a carrier pigeon or some shit.
Also remember at the when they just met, because I think it's actually kind of important to note this, is that Poop apparently just literally 5 minutes ago, before they met, they'd gone through a breakup with Sickly.
Yeah.
And now he's already thinking about proposing to this other dude. I think I see why Sickly left. Why Sickly was like, I don't think this is gonna work. You're moving way too fucking fast.
Poop's kid is gonna be fucked up.
Poop is a very enlightened, free man. He believes in, public fingering, and he thinks that, marriage, you don't need to spend a long time on it, you know?
You don't even need to spend a little time on it.
You don't need to spend
you could be
time
married
on
to
it at
one
all.
emoji one day and then someone else the next.
They're gonna do like a drive-through marriage thing, and then
Yeah.
Right. Well, that's what you get for waking up in Vegas.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Was he really planning on going? Of course you have to start somewhere. Tight?
Tight? Not right. Tight?
Okay. Well, it'll be tight when you start, wink.
Oh, jeez.
I was thinking that, but I was going to leave it in my head.
Well, that's because you are not bold.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh my god. He asked, how about this?
He asked, displaying the one with eggplants on it to dictate his first encounter with poop.
Dad,
See?
Dad, should I wear, on this date that we have not established, with a man who has a son, should I wear a shirt that has dicks all over it?
It's
It's
a
a
tie.
tie.
Oh, a tie.
equivalent.
Yeah, should I have a tie
Exactly. Like I said, it's going to start out pretty tight.
with dicks all over it?
It's like everyone knows where it's going. And they all just have to act like
They're not even
nervous
acting
or
coy.
clueless or
No,
whatever.
they're not acting clueless. They're like, "Hey, hope he fucks you good, son." And then like the little kid, Poop's kid
son.
is like, the Poop's kid is just like, "I hope you fuck him good, Dad."
Yeah,
Everybody's
it's like-
cool with it.
It's like Gene's dad and Poop's kid like met in the back alley and arranged this. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
They're like,
It's a back alley arranged marriage.
God.
Jeez, arranged fucking.
Arranged fucking.
Son, you look like $1 million. Ma,
Mel said.
Mary, don't you agree? She walked in at the plane with the phone.
Yeah.
Also, there are phones.
Yeah.
Or did she play wink wink with the phone emoji?
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez. I was thinking that the phone emoji might
That's
be
what
like
I-
a puppy or some
I'll
shit.
say that's what you see, this is a situation where that's what I was thinking. I kept it in my head, but Yellow went for it.
I went
Yeah.
for it because fuck it, I don't care anymore.
They
Exactly.
live
You see,
in a
me and
very
Yellow,
progressive society.
we're not bold all the time, but we're both bold.
Yeah.
Meh.
God.
Gene wasn't exactly sure how to present himself. Make a good impression. Is
What?
that the author talking to us? What was that? But from what he gained, he looked very important, so it would be wise not to dishonor him.
He
What?
thought that Gene wasn't sure how to present himself, make a good as if he didn't think we could read between the lines.
Yeah,
So
like we didn't
he
understand what
just
the words
put the
present
text
himself mean.
between the lines.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, that's terrible. I hate it. I hate you.
It's like this is like the Spark Notes.
So an
Annotated.
actual line break, even though you did the whatever.
Shit, you're right. Fuck. Why
Didn't
did
even
he...
think about that.
What?
No, that was
Oh
an
my
eye
God.
emoji. It wasn't a line break.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I see. Poop was checking his teeth in the mirror, rubbed them so they'll squeak, cause he had to look irresistible for the sexy emoji.
Hold on. Not rub
my
them
God.
until they squeak. Rub them so
So-
they'll squeak.
Every
So,
time
like,
he speaks, like a squeaky
yeah, like I
toy.
open my mouth and you just hear.
Oh God, that would be so awful.
Oh
It's like,
god.
what's
Hey,
that
you wanna
fucking
see what
noise?
my
Oh, it's
teeth
from
can
my
do?
teeth.
Wait, the kid is coming in.
Oh God.
Dad, what can I do to help?
Stay out of this. Fucking stay.
No.
Make sure this
please.
lube is full.
Please,
Yes,
son.
child, run away. Your dad is a bad man.
His son asked with his hands behind his back and the ball gag already in his mouth.
Oh,
And
jeez.
swinging
jeez.
himself back
Well,
forth.
Connor, if you weren't bold before, you definitely
Yeah, I had to. I had to.
you
at
just
least
shook
once.
some ghost pepper flakes onto your personality there.
That was
Damn.
spicy. That was fucking bold.
Fucking. Wow.
Gosh.
Can I just like jump out the window now? Like, Jesus.
Was that too much?
No, it was
that
exactly enough.
perfect. That was
Yeah.
perfect.
Just like 3 ghost pepper flakes. Just like
Yeah, that
enough
yeah,
to put some kick in
I
it.
mean, it was exactly enough for Ty.
I think
Very
Bob might
spicy.
have to edit this one. I don't know if I want to hear that back.
Okay.
Okay.
Note that I pass videos off onto you where I don't want to have to rehear myself.
That's fair.
well, I'm thinking of having romantic dinner with him first. Which straight up implies that the kid wanted to help out with the sex. He's like, well, son, you'll have to help out later. I'm eating dinner first.
Fuck.
Oh no!
Is there anything I can help with? Well, I think I got the sex part covered. So no, I guess not. Oh, I'm having dinner too. Shit. They're both
That actually
thinking
puts
about...
a bit of a damper on my sex plans. Okay, I need you to reschedule some of this shit.
Yeah. Run to the pharmacist and get me some aphrodisiac, son.
Actually, if you could just make a list of things that you'll know we'll both want to do, and then while I'm getting dinner ready, if you could just run him through the list and ask him which order he'd like to do them, that'd be really great. That'd really help me out here. That way I don't have to ask him and stuff, Yeah. While I'm cooking, don't want to be distracted. Sure thing, Dad. What were you thinking? Anal? You want to do
Oh, that's where we start.
That's obviously the starting point.
That's
that one's
step
anal,
one.
line break, or maybe just eye emoji, and then you just write the rest of them and let them order them with a number.
Yeah. He turned to his son.
It's this fucking child.
I'm gonna need some candlesticks.
Oh shit!
I don't
Oh,
know.
they're doing a little bit of that old hot wax.
I don't know. God. I don't want to know what depraved shit you're gonna do with those candlesticks, but okay.
All right. I need you to get some supplies for me. Get me some candlesticks. I want you to get me a lighter, obviously. I want you to get me the paddle, and if we can get me the garlic press, that would be great.
Oh,
A garlic press?
oh no! I don't want to know what you're gonna do with a fucking garlic.
But
press.
Dad, you typically wait till the 5th date before you grab the garlic press.
I mean, I have a special feeling about this one.
Oh my god!
Okay.
You can count on me, Dad.
Oh God!
You're the best dad ever.
Also, make sure the camera's charged.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh God, he really does say you can count on me, Dad.
Yeah.
He said before his father walked past him.
Oh, that's a good fast.
Yeah.
I wonder if I were to somehow get pregnant and it's a daughter, I would combine our names together like Pueen.
I'm gonna
What?
stop you right there.
What?
You're both guys.
What?
Excuse me?
Son, make sure vaginal's on that list. But Dad, you're both guys. Don't worry.
Son, do you have any ideas about baby names?
Hey, do we have any
Would you like a
contraceptives?
new little brother or sister?
Hey, son, do we have any more condoms? Yeah, Dad. Yeah, throw them all away.
Chuck them in the trash.
Never gonna need these again.
I want to carry this man's child.
No.
So
Did you see him at the park? He has a beautiful ass.
Poop's gonna be doing the fingering, but
Yeah.
Gene's gonna be going in there.
Oh, he's gonna be going in for the,
Yeah,
the
other
business.
Yeah.
thing.
And I guess the son will be up in his room playing video games. Let's hope.
Oh, the son will be doing all the backstage work.
Yeah, he's the one getting the pyrotechnics.
Yeah, I was
working.
gonna say he's working the lights, like DJing.
He's got to make sure the smoke machine is working.
Yeah,
He's like-
some
He's
some
like directing
smoke and
he's directing the cheerleaders.
some smooth. So he makes sure there's some smooth jazz
Fuck
playing.
him, fuck him.
So
Yes, you can.
Fucking weird.
And then partway through, Son's like opens the door a crack to see how things are going, and you can see Mel and Mary kind of poking their heads in there, is my son doing good? Okay.
And all of a sudden, even though he's not scheduled to be there, it's just a one-on-one. The Undertaker shows up.
Oh my God! It's the
Oh,
Undertaker.
Oh my God, he's running in the ring. This championship match is a mess, folks.
Oh, it is a mess.
It is
This
such
might
a
be-
mess.
This might be one of the worst mental pictures I've ever had in my head.
Oh
Speaking
no!
of,
Emoji.
Well, you know what?
Gene having a fucking sex tape and the small child son running things in the back,
Yeah.
making sure they're on schedule.
It's amazing that this would all be terrible, even if this had nothing to do with the Emoji movie.
Oh right, they are
man.
emojis.
This
I
is the
forgot
Emoji
for
movie.
a moment.
I thought this video was gonna be us shitting all over the Emoji movie, but last video and this video, we've had has basically nothing to say about the Emoji movie itself.
I mean, I said strongman was no Lord Jeremy Silver, but maybe I was wrong.
You need to reassess this.
I mean, sure, Lord Jeremy writes about, like, projecting yourself back in time to wonder why everyone's picking on you, but Strongman's writing about how a small child is getting his dad to fuck a random stranger who lives across the street.
Or doesn't.
And, like,
he lives somewhere.
And, like, working all this shit out.
God.
Strongman, what are you doing?
Strongman, what are you on?
And I thought Surf's Up 2 was shit.
Strongman's on some strong shit.
Jesus. I mean, smoking weed, it helps your bones grow.
Yeah. So Pooh says all that, and then he pictured it in his head.
That'll be nice.
Hold the fuck on. Wait, the Poop pictured in his head getting pregnant?
Yes.
Yeah.
Having a daughter and calling her Pooheen.
What
He's
a
like, that'd be
weird
nice.
thing to picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're inviting a guy over that you met in the park and fingered like an hour ago.
First date.
And you're already imagining getting pregnant.
Yeah. Carrying his child.
Yeah,
Man, this dude is way too quintessential.
someone needs to call Gene and tell him, hey man, don't stick your dick in crazy.
Yeah, don't stick your dick in... Well, don't stick your dick in shit, either.
Yeah.
Let's get that straight, too.
Yeah, to quote Bob Saget, do not fuck that shit, you'll get a disease.
Yeah.
That's an actual Bob Saget quote.
Yeah, well, of course it is.
Yeah.
His son ran up to him.
Why don't you go play in your room?
He said.
Sure.
He ran on off.
God, all this he again makes it so you need to think for a moment. I don't want to. Yeah, sure. Sorry.
Time to take me a dirty shower.
What?
What?
Every time you open your stupid fucking mouth.
Wait,
Moving on.
Wait, look at this weird, like, tantric thing he's about to do next.
He cracked his knuckles after inhaling deeply.
What?
Oh, yeah.
What?
Let's do this.
Why is he? Why
No,
is he cracking
it's like a spiritual thing. Because look at the next line.
He started to hum to himself as he walked his bathroom.
He's just like,
God.
He's preparing himself for this transcendent dirty shower.
That was
cracking his knuckles.
How is this every sentence? It's just like
It just
I
makes
have
it
new
worse.
problems every fucking sentence. This is not normal.
He took in the smell and exhaled.
I love the sweet smell of dumpster.
Okay, I think I
That's the
see what's
most
going.
normal. That's the most normal thing he said.
I think I see what's going on. You see, he is poop.
Oh,
Yeah.
He's shit, so he needs to get dirty.
this story's shit.
They probably took some jokes that were like
In the
marginally funny, expected to be in the movie, and now because of all the extra shit, it's just weird.
yeah.
He began to take off his white bow tie, got in the tub, and pulled a lever down, causing liquid mud to fill the tub until it was up to his neck.
What other
Liquid
fucking kind
mud.
of mud is there?
Liquid mud, as opposed to solid mud.
I mean, you could
which
freeze
is also
mud.
called dirt.
I mean, you could freeze mud, I guess. Have frozen.
Yeah, but
chunks of
frozen mud is still at its core, sort of, like a liquid, because it's
No,
different. Because the water
it's
is
solid.
frozen more so than.
no.
Yeah,
I guess that frozen mud would, yeah.
But I know you wouldn't have that in
It's
the shower
still
anyway.
weird.
It is weird.
Still weird.
He laid back in peace.
Oh man, rip.
Rip, man.
Okay, time to think very dirty thoughts.
What?
Oh.
What?
Ew.
Again, probably wasn't.
I'm really
I don't
grossed
care, I
out
don't
more
care.
so
Hey.
than earlier for some
don't
reason.
Son, you should go play in your room. I'm gonna go jack off in the shower
Yeah, exactly.
before my date.
Oh my god.
Well, that's the secret, man. He wants to last, you know?
Oh,
You got to get in a few of those pre-date jack-offs so you can have stamina.
Yeah, Blake.
Sure.
Yeah. Blake's a master on all this.
Oh, yeah.
He uses emojis all the
I
time.
always say, time to think very dirty thoughts.
Yeah.
I mean, as we all know, Blake is our master baiter.
Yeah.
He said as he grabbed a dirt-covered sponge and washed his body.
I don't know if you can still call it washing at that point, but small potatoes.
Yeah.
Gotta go
stick with the russets. Yeah.
Gene was walking down the steps of apartment and repeatedly resisted what he's going to say.
What?
What?
Am I allowed to lay down? Or...
resisted what he's going to say? So, Poop emailed him, the script? It's like, hey,
I don't want to say this.
Hey, baby, follow my lead exactly.
This reads like a bad porn. I don't want to say this.
I really don't want to say
You don't have to say it. It's my line.
Whoa. Wow, Poop,
or
you have a
whose
big
line?
Dick?
This is your line.
Whose line is it anyway?
Yeah,
It's yours. All yours.
You look ravishing.
Yeah, you should resist saying that, because that's awful. Don't say that.
He got down from the steps before saying it, but he heard someone clear their throat to his left. It was $1 million emoji tending to his money tree.
Ha 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 ha
Ha ha ha ha.
You mind? No need to flash me.
What?
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 I don't.
What?
What's the joke?
How is he
That guy
flashing
from
him?
Thunder
He
Prince
said,
again.
you look ravishing to himself.
I could get the joke. Someone says wow, you look like $1 million, and then the $1 million emoji is like, ahem. But no, you said you look ravishing, and then the $1 million emoji says, no need to flash me.
What?
Yeah, it's like it makes.
The fuck?
What?
Why don't you
What
put some
kind of
fucking clothes
response?
on?
Yeah, like.
If that's a problem, put some fucking clothes on.
Are you flashing everyone then?
I mean, I guess he did get fingered in the ass earlier, and
Yeah. Maybe you just
I guess no one mentioned him wearing pants.
Strongman, if you want to do emoji jokes, watch the movie. Probably full of
don't
bad
even watch
jokes.
the movie. Just look at the emojis on your phone. Just figure out what they are and make a joke based on that.
Just
It's so weird.
That's how they
Flash
made
thing.
the
Right.
movie.
Is his
Right.
dick out
Coherent
permanently?
sentence.
Seriously, is his dick just out? Why?
What is even?
I like
Is
that
Poop
earlier.
picking Gene up from
you
across
English
the street?
goblin, just figure out how to write a story.
Can I just say, I like that this confused and confounded us more than earlier when we talked about how Poop's fucking son is the stage master.
You nonsense monster.
Because yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah.
He said annoyed.
I'm annoyed. Sorry.
English goblin.
Gene smiled
With other
nervously.
authors, it's
What he is.
with other authors, it's okay, you're a goon, but what's a goon to a
Yeah.
goblin?
Oh.
Gene smiled nervously as he backed away from him.
Who was that guy? Must me our new neighbor? Is that a fucking
Question.
Is that a question or a statement or even English?
I mean, I have a question, Bob. Must me?
Yeah.
I have a question.
Mhm.
What?
That's a very good question. I don't have an answer.
Okay.
He shrugged his shoulders before walking across the street. A car was coming at him and almost hit him, which caused his flinch.
He flinched. That's his only reaction.
His only
almost
reaction
got-
to almost getting run
He
over.
almost got Joe Blacked, and he's just like, oh,
Yeah.
oh, scared me a
Oh.
little.
Ooh, I'm a little spooked.
I'll do this. Sorry, I didn't see you. It was a speed emoji named Hyper.
Oh gosh,
he is
drugs.
always burning rubber.
It's okay.
No, nothing is okay. Everything is wrong.
Gene ran across and Hyper sprinted at fast speed.
I thought
Is
he
Hyper
was in
in
a car.
or
Is he a car?
Is he
The
in a
burning rubber's an
Flintstone mobile?
expression.
He's in a Flintstone mobile.
He's
I
just
guess.
Flintstoning it. He's just
Yeah.
kicked out the bottom of his car and he's just going for
Like
it.
Flintstones, fucking Flintstones.
You know, those fuckers.
Yeah, the
A
mother-
motherfucking family.
Bunch of fuckers.
Yeah.
Baka fuckers.
Gene shook his head.
That was unexpected.
This is
He's
so
straight.
weird. Like all these interactions with people, I feel like I'm reading Naked Lunch.
I mean, they are not interactions. I don't think you can call any of this interacting.
They're interjections. That's what they
These
are.
are
Yeah.
these are like encounters, or like
Yeah.
I
Barely.
don't know, fucking
Yeah, well, I mean, he just runs into people and like something really odd happens.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. He straightened his tie up after clearing the throat.
The throat.
Why does
that
he
one.
like? This is probably the weirdest thing he does consistently. Strongman, where he will say someone does something after they do something else. Instead of saying he cleared his throat and straightened his tie, he straightened his tie up after clearing his throat. Is what it's supposed to be. Why does he do that? Why does he not just list the actions in order? He'll
Because
list an
strongman
action.
thinks atemporally.
Yeah.
Like there's the
Strong
passive,
man exists
like there's the
everywhere and
passive
nowhere.
voice, and then there's this.
Just as his mind is not attached to the timeline in the same way ours is. In the same way that his English isn't attached to his language center either. It's just a mystery to us lesser beings.
Yeah,
It's a secret to everybody, is what it
eyeball
is.
emoji.
Yeah,
Eyeball
eyeball
emoji.
emoji.
Oh, good. We had 2 proper line breaks, and now we're going back to that.
Yeah, thank God.
Wow. He was surprised that his mansion had a gate and a personal fountain, plus a gold statue of him spreading his legs, showing off his booty to the public.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I was about to joke that personal fountain was, for when he wanted to finger without having to go to the park. And I think that's, considering what's on top of it, it's actually true.
Where do you think butts are? They're not between your legs.
Maybe he's like spread over, bent over, like ass.
So
Yeah,
you're
maybe-
saying he in front of his house he has so it's Poop who
Yes.
has a statue of himself
Made of
twerking.
gold.
goat-seeing,
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
Goat seeing.
and the homeowners association was like, yeah, that's cool.
Poop's so rich he
Hey.
bought up the homeowners
Yeah.
association.
Hey, son,
okay?
what do you think of this new statue I got of myself?
He's
Oh,
Can I
president.
get
God.
one, Dad?
Poop's
He has a
president,
child.
vice president, treasurer, every member.
To be fair, his son probably said, "Hey, son, order me a statue of me like mooning the public." Okay, Dad.
Now, would you like it mooning or would you like it like full goatsy? And it's like full goatsy if
Because
you
his
can.
son
He's like,
plans everything, so he
his
had to
son
call
is
in the
very.
builders.
He knows his dad very well. They have a very close relationship.
Like he had
And
to call in the
unfortunately
builders and do all
close.
the planning.
I'll take a picture for you. You can use it as a reference.
No.
Actually, no.
Oh,
I'll just do the pose and you like carve it out.
Yeah.
You know?
Can we just have like a cast made, like a plaster cast of me goatseeing, and then you can just have that sized up?
I'm just imagining
upscale it.
like I'm just thinking of his son as like his secretary / assistant who like just plans
Yeah.
everything. Like his
Yeah.
dad is just stumbling
Just
through
always-
life, but his son
just
runs everything
always-
behind the scenes.
Yeah, his son just follows after him, holding a tablet, making sure to,
Get everything
note
taken
everything
care of.
down.
Excuse me, Mr. Poop. I'd like to schedule a meeting. Oh yeah, you're gonna need to talk to my PA, my son.
Yeah.
talk to my child.
Should I? It was about your like naked ass statue. Like, yeah, he's taking care of it.
Yeah, no, and then his son's sitting there, penciling people in using a crayon.
Yeah, he's got like a magic marker tucked behind his ear. He pushes his
It's not
glasses
even.
up his
It's not
nose.
even like one of the regular ones. It's one of the ones that ends in a stamp, so that it's really dope and everybody loves them, and they smell really weird, and also they don't write very well, but everybody still loves them because they're like
And the
magic
guy-
markers,
and
magic
and, like,
marker
the
stamps,
And like the goldsmith,
and it's
is
a
just
stamp
like,
of his dad doing goatsy.
and like the goldsmith is like, I really need to talk with you. He's like, yeah, I can crayon you in at 5:30.
Yeah. I'm gonna crayon you in at 5:35. From 5:35 to 5:37, my dad's not busy.
Yeah, and we can discuss the statue. I already have.
Did
like,
I mention
pictures
that's in 2028? Yeah, that's gonna be a little ways from now.
Okay.
I guess. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Oh God. Wow. Poop's got a really nice ass.
Yep. He said, blushing, and walked on, then eyes the hedges which were carved into sculptures of him being sexy.
Oh my gosh. You don't want to know how long it took his son to coordinate the topiary.
Jeez. I've seen them do when you're doing topiary sculpting, hedge sculpting, or whatever, you have to use a little bit of imagination. You can't get a lot of detail in there.
Yeah.
Unless
but his dad
you know
wanted
the people that Poop's son knows.
Exactly. Like, his dad wanted all this detail. He had to keep flying people in. They had to fly in special plants.
They've got the Michelangelo of hedge
Well, you
sculpture.
see,
I mean, that
it's
kid
actually-
didn't sleep for a week having to budget for all the failed topiary.
I mean, no, you see, the thing is, it's all a very clever bunch of genetic modification. Those are some very special genetically modified hedges that grow into this shape and then stay in that shape until they die.
Yeah, trying to budget for that was very difficult.
Yeah.
Like he had to employ a whole bunch of,
Whole team of
geneticists and whatever. It was a nightmare.
But fortunately, his son is up to the task. He's the best.
God.
He's the best PA in the business.
Yeah.
Is he for real? He scoffs.
He scoffed,
What a show off.
Yeah.
You were just admiring it.
What a show off. He has a great ass, and I'm glad I got to see the
Yeah,
inside
I'm
of
glad he's showing it off.
it. Yeah.
He passed one hedge after another until he heard humming, so he got up against the side to get a better listen.
It must be coming from his bathroom.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I had to take a second there because I was just too stunned at what was about to happen.
He's about to do some Sim shit.
Yeah. He shimmied the wall to the next window.
I'm about to do some Splinter Cell shit. What is this?
No, he's not shimmying along the wall. He moved the wall. That's why I was
he's
thinking
shimmying
Sims.
the wall itself. The wall is getting shimmied.
And the son's like, great, now I have to get someone to fix the
Now
wall.
I have to unshimmy that fucking wall.
The humming became much clearer as he quietly peeked inside, and what he saw caused him to have hearts in his eyes and drool dripping down from his mouth.
Guys, you know,
Do we have anything more to say? I mean,
I'm like,
this is happening. Like,
This is happening.
that's all we can do.
This is real life.
This is happening.
This is the
Is
world.
this real life or is this just the fantasy?
Tragedy.
it's tragedy.
Okay.
Is this the real life?
The
or is this just
tragedy.
Yeah, let's.
Poop.
He whispered. The emoji was whistling while washing his feet.
Holy fuck.
There we go.
Holy fuck.
Gene said as he rose up from the window while remaining hidden.
From the window? He's
What?
inside the house
How
now?
many fucking people? Why do you have windows to your bathroom?
Yeah, that
There's
is
a
kind of
reason we don't normally do that.
weird. Yeah.
No, Poop's morning flash is what he, looks for.
Yeah.
To be fair,
Wow.
our house has windows in the bathrooms. It's the worst.
Yeah.
Are
On
they
the first
high
floor?
windows?
No, they're just regular windows. You have to cover them with a bunch of shit.
That's
Oh.
fucking weird.
It is weird.
Gene licked his lips like his mouth was watering.
His mouth was watering.
Yeah,
Little
drool
drips
was
from it.
dripping down. That is water.
Actually, now that I think about it, one of my friends has a house where in front, above the toilet, there's a window facing the backyard. And one time there was a party going, and if you just looked over, you could see someone pissing. And they looked at me and waved, and I'm like, "Don't wave at me! Don't wave at
Yeah,
me while
no.
you're pissing."
God, I get that.
What's wrong
Fuck.
with this house that window is there?
Yeah, that sounds terrible.
Basically, I am agreeing with Bob here. Just why are there windows in bathrooms?
Yeah. Poop was lifting his leg up in the air, which caused Gene to gasp and faint backwards.
The end.
The end.
The end.
The
Because next
end.
up is author's note.
The fucking end?
Well, updated end of July. so-
Even so, that's a terrible end for a chapter.
It is.
Yeah, I mean,
Are you shitting me?
Right
You
when
see,
I was
it's
right when I
it's
was
a
getting hard.
cliffhanger.
Right when I was getting hard.
It's a cliffhanger. Will he hit the ground or not? Or
Will he float away?
yeah, will he just
Yeah.
float away to heaven or
did
hell,
he just
whichever?
flip and die?
Will he just, will a giant crevice just sort of open up, and will he just fall straight down to hell? Who knows?
Maybe the statue is angled just right that he can fall backwards right into the goatsy asshole.
Oh no!
Actually, I think that his son, who has attained quite a bit of prescience, having to work with his father, has already ordered a trampoline set up for him to land on.
Probably, yeah.
Ah, nice.
This happens every time.
Every time I get a new male mom.
All right,
A
so
new
Straw
wife.
Man now. I just saw the movie and was very disappointed that it had nothing to do with Sasquatch Party, and perhaps if they did, then the Emoji Movie wouldn't have so much hate and pity, but overall I still loved it.
What?
You were very disappointed.
What?
Everyone
Why would you
hates
think it would have anything to do with Sausage Party?
Or Sausage Party.
Oh,
All animated 3D CGI animated movies are linked.
But you did love it.
Also, he thinks that if it was anything more like Sausage Party, people wouldn't hate it.
No, people hate it because it's a shitty idea for a movie. It doesn't matter how adult or kiddie they made it, it would have been a garbage movie. It's got no premise. That's the problem with it.
Honestly, I think that if it was anything like Sausage Party and it was incredibly adult but still had no story,
It'd probably be
people
worse.
would hate it more. Like, fuck.
It would
What is this?
It would just be crass jokes and nothing else.
Yeah, I mean, at least this is something you can drag your kids to, and hey, it worked out. They made like $150
Yeah,
million.
you sneak in your flask of whiskey, and your kids are watching the movie, and you're passed out next to them at the very least.
Yeah.
There's
Your
that.
kids are trying to watch the movie, but they're too busy planning your sex life.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that nice guy who is, passed out right next to you.
That you're fingering.
Dad, do you see that guy over there? The guy with his parents? You want to fuck him? Yeah, sure, son, whatever.
Yeah.
Fuck. I don't know.
Okay.
And anyways, then finally, I decided to make my own version to give it some flavor, so please don't show your children this, because I can be very dirty-minded when I want to be.
We're not all the poop emoji from your story. I would never show my child. You saying I read through your whole fucking chapter and then went, you know who needs to see this? My son. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Hey, I'm also trying to raise my son like poop is,
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is
I
a
want my
story.
son to see random people in the street and go like, "Daddy, are you gonna marry them?"
Is that guy gonna be my new mommy?
Anyways,
Well, yeah, so we got some reviews here. Daniel Misher 10 says, How comes the Norman Gunter chapter?
What?
is that like a different story from this guy?
You might have the
I
wrong
don't
thing,
know.
Daniel.
Anyway, Jafar says, "Made me come."
Gus says, you can write well. Don't waste it in fandoms like this.
Wow.
I'm so glad. Well, actually, I'm really sad that this person didn't sign in. Because if they had signed in, I'd be able to go look at their other favorite stories.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, a bunch of troll reviews.
Yeah.
Yeah, mostly.
It's interesting. TJ Henry Yoshi posted somebody under that guest name
Yeah.
said that because TJ Henry Yoshi is I think he's like a YouTuber or something.
Yeah.
I've heard the
Kinda
name
like-
before somewhere.
It part of like a small meme or whatever, but yeah.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know.
Mhm.
Man, why
Yeah.
doesn't anyone take
Oh
strong
wow,
man
Bob!
seriously?
I didn't know you.
No, that wasn't me.
Oh yeah, Bob. Oh yeah. Why didn't you tell us that you already read this?
Yeah. You see, we're making a joke because Bob is a very
I'm gonna
unique
just jump
and
out a window now.
uncommon name.
I'm gonna just jump out my
Bob, you
bathroom
have
window
such a
now.
unique name.
I'm gonna see you in your bathroom through the window, and I'm gonna just pass out backwards now.
And I'll just jump out the window and land on top of you and die.
We'll both die. Yeah.
You'll just die.
Oh,
Take
no.
me with you.
He died as he lived, draped in the arms of another man.
Man, I just went to his profile because I haven't actually looked at his profile that much, and All Dogs Go to Heaven, episode 16, season 3. This is going.
Maybe we can. If this guy has any other stuff, we can cover it in another.
This is a rabbit hole that's very deep.
Yeah,
very deep, also very wide.
Yeah, gaping,
Also
you might say.
Yeah, exactly. You know where I was going. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks again to I'm
John
forgetting his
D.
name.
John D. 6666.
Yes, you good man. Thanks for giving us this. Good job.
Yeah, if you want to request anything of your own, we have a public Discord where we have a request section, and also you can just leave a link in. Yeah, you can just leave a link in the comments, not in the description. You can leave a link to whatever you want to request in the comments, and then also you can email us or tweet it at us or
give us a phone call or
yeah.
But that joke again, I'm so good.
Yeah, we're so clever. Anyways,
in case you didn't notice, we got destroyed here. Thank you. Bye.
Oh fuck.